Hello world, welcome to Tuesday Trailer Park here on Two Guys on the Couch. I am George.
And I'm Joe, and we're here to wade through the bullshit to give you our opinions on upcoming movies and games. This week's trip through the trailer park, we're going to take a look at the Zelda-inspired 3D dot game Heroes.
But first, there is no plan B with the A-Team. Gives a little history right here of the A-Team, which is nice.
Yeah, I think this second trailer is a lot better than the first trailer that they showed off.
Yes.
I mean, it actually gives you, if you've never watched the show like me, I never actually watched the A-Team TV show. I've seen pieces of it, but yeah, I mean, it was before my time. It's just not something I watched, but you grew up with it and you loved it.
Yep.
So I didn't really know the history of the A-Team, but this trailer gives you a little...
I just love how badass they are.
I love the gym.
Speaking of badass, there was B.A. Baracus.
Well, I don't know if they're going to keep the Baracus part. They call him B.A. all the time, but they've yet to call him Baracus.
He's B.A. Baracus.
Putting the team back together.
Of course, Murdoch, Face, Hannibal.
I mean, they do a rundown in the trailer. They'll flash the names.
I just love. I am so waiting for this movie.
B.A.
I'm BA.
I think they did a good job of finding someone.
Face.
I think they did a good job finding someone that can kind of capture Mr. T.
Oh yeah, he does a good job. And I love Murdoch. Just what's cool is this is the same guy who was in District 9.
Hannibal.
I told you the mission wasn't over.
What are we talking about?
Played by Zeus himself.
It's payback.
But yeah, it's nice to see the guy actually going from District 9 to this type of movie, which is mainstream.
I mean, I love District 9. It's a great movie. And
Jessica Biel. I don't know. Last time she was in an action. Oh, I love this whole scene with the tank.
yeah, tank dropped the sky. I mean, it looks like this is going to be maybe the action movie of the summer. I mean, Iron Man 2 will be the action movie of the summer. I mean, that's a comic movie.
Now this is good. Whistling the theme.
I love. That's what Transformers was missing. It was missing a lot of things.
Oh yeah.
But it was. Where was the Transformers song? I like how they kept, with a twist.
I like how they go in there, capture this guy, throw him out, and right here, this is good. Destroys the van. I love the comedy. I love the camaraderie. I mean, I'm really psyched for this movie.
I'm so looking forward to A-Team. Like I said, I mean, I didn't grow up with the TV show. I've never even seen a single episode of the TV show. But
now, I have no fear of being disappointed in this movie like I was in Clash of the Titans. Clash of the Titans, we should have expected it wasn't going to be as good as it looked because they showed the Kraken.
But what kills me is a lot of people are bashing Clash of the Titans. We gave it a pretty positive review.
Yes,
but we look at it as the original movies does not hold up. It's not that good. I mean, the Harryhausen effects look like shit today. And that's all that movie was an effects movie. The story in the original movie is really fucking terrible. Don't try to kid yourself that it's this amazingly written. It's a badly written, badly acted, really bad fucking movie.
That movie in 1981 was what this movie in 2010 is. An effects movie. That's it. The reason people remember it fondly is because of their childhood. I remember He-Man fondly. But you go back and watch He-Man, it is a horrible, horrible cartoon. Now, this movie will not be... I'm praying, and I think it is. I mean, I think it won't be anything like that. It looks like it's full of action, looks like it's full of comedy, looks like it's going to be just all-around entertaining. I mean, they even paid tribute to the original series by having the van in there.
Yeah. And it looks straight out of the original TV show.
Yeah, now the only thing that it is missing is Mr. T, and they should have had him on as a cameo.
He might be in it. They might be saving him.
That would be awesome.
Cut out the jibber jabber. Don't be babbling like a fool. Say what you got to say. That's all. Then shut your dang pie hole.
Enough A-Team. Let's take a look at a PlayStation 3 exclusive that I'm actually pretty excited for because it's they're making no qualms about it. This is a straight Zelda clone.
Yes, and I got no problem because if you make a clone of a great game, you're bound to have a great game. Now, what's interesting about this is not only is it retro, but it's like this.
Yeah, it's unique. It uses these pixel 3D, character thingies, but it's straight Legend of Zelda, original Legend of Zelda.
Yeah, it's
styled.
It's 8-bit 3D, which is
That's a good way to describe it. It's 3D 8-bit.
and I love the sword. It's like 300 times your size.
Well, you actually get upgrade. It gets bigger as you go. But you actually start with just a cheap old wooden sword, and literally, supposedly, 3 seconds after you step out of the beginning of the game, you get the Master Sword. And that's a little look at the creator. You can create your own hero.
Yeah.
And
I'm wondering how
fully
quickly
animates.
it's going to be before people start making Zeldas or
Links, you mean?
Or yeah, Links. Hell, I plan if we pick this game up, I plan to build Mega Man.
I heard the creator is supposed to be really fucking hard to do. Now, I'm a little skeptical, though, because it is supposed to be a retail game. It's not going to be a PSN game. Now, I would download that in a heartbeat if it was like a $20 PSN game.
Mm-hmm.
But if they're going to charge $60 for it, I'm not buying that for fucking $60.
What? Can you just hold on for a second? I'm on my hamburger phone.
Maybe 40. Maybe 40.
Yeah. I mean, what I do like about it is it is such a unique looking game.
Oh yeah, and the developers they knew exactly what they were doing. They were making Zelda because Sony loves to copy what Nintendo does. That's why they're making the remotes. And
The
they're
dildos?
and they're like, we need Zelda on the PlayStation.
Yeah.
So
And
let's
they're
make a
not even faking it. They're not even saying, well, this is nothing like Zelda. No, they actually said, we love Zelda, we're making a Zelda game.
Yeah. I mean, the developers knew right away what they were doing. And I'm all for that. Like, if you're going to copy, what is the quote? Good artist copy, great artist steal?
Yes. These people are great artists.
Yeah, they're stealing from the best. So,
Yes.
more power to them. And it looks badass. I mean,
But there's going to be a lot of people out there saying, well, it's just like Zelda. That's the fucking point.
well, those are the Wii fanboys that are, Now, there's people who, they love Nintendo. That Nintendo cannot do wrong.
Nintendo can do wrong. Sorry to burst your bubble. I mean,
Considering the Wii should be in HD, but it's not. It should be able to play DVDs, but it can't. It should have a competent online network, but it doesn't.
I like Nintendo. I do. I've had a Nintendo since the 80s. I've always been with Nintendo. Nintendo, Super Nintendo,
You've had
Nintendo 64.
You've had every Nintendo except for the Wii.
The Wii.
I mean,
And I really have no intention of getting the Wii. I don't know. Maybe we'll go half one day, half and half, and pick it up. But it's like I have no intention of getting out of my chair to play a game. It's like that.
You! I don't want to play any more motion control games! I just want to sit on my ass and play video games like I always have and experience an enthralling storyline! God!
Motion controllers are fucking stupid. It's not fun. You feel like a goddamn... I tried it at Best Buy. I feel like a moron. It's like... No, I don't want to fucking do the dance bullshit either. Natal, it's a neat concept, but I'm not looking forward to getting up and doing shit. It's the same thing as holding fucking controllers.
yeah, and it's not precise either. The fucking motion control, like you point it in one part of the screen, it's pointing up here. It's awful.
Give me a joystick, because when I press a button, I want it to happen at the same time.
I like this. This is nice. You move the button, the sticks around, you click the button.
You know what's even better? You know what's even better?
You sit back.
This is nice. You sit back, you play a game. That's it.
Yeah, I don't want to be waving shit around.
If I want to play Wii, I'll move it to a retirement home.
That's it for the Trailer Park this week. Tune in tomorrow. We run down some news and give you a little update on the Cliffy B situation. Hopefully he showed up on Jimmy Fallon.
Hopefully. Even though I don't think anybody will be watching.
Yeah, well, it comes on at like 12:30.
I'm saying it's because it's Jimmy Fallon.
Yeah, that too. But for Two Guys on the Couch, I am Joe.
And I am George.
And we will see you on the couch.
You pancake my van! I'm gonna kill you, fool!
You can't park there. That's a handicapped zone.